It's Maskless Monday in Illinois. For the first time in a long time, they are no longer required. Amanda Vinicky joins us now with what you need to know. Amanda, what do we need to know?
Well, Paris, since late August, if you've gone to the theater, a museum, the gym, went shopping, you have had to have your face covered. Not anymore. The governor issuing today a new executive order that lifts the requirement for masking in most indoor public settings. The order cites a, quote, vast improvement in COVID-related hospitalizations and transmissions, as well as new guidance from the CDC.
I love it. I'm so excited that we now have no indoor mask mandate, that we have no school indoor mask mandate. And it's all because the people of Illinois did the right thing throughout this pandemic and that we've been able to bring hospitalizations down. I'm excited about the spring and the summer and what it's going to mean for everybody, that now we can all see our smiles.
There are exceptions. Masks are still to be worn anywhere the feds say they have to be, like on planes, also trains and other forms of public transit, and in congregate settings. So prisons and homeless shelters, also any health care setting. But they are no longer required in schools. A majority of districts in Illinois had already gone mask optional after a court ruling lifted a previous mandate. And while Governor Pritzker did appeal that, the state's high court says that issue is moot, that is, at this point. Now, Chicago public schools are still requiring masks per an agreement with the teachers union, but elsewhere in Chicago, bartenders, waitstaff, and patrons were all able to have their masks off. The city also no longer requiring proof of vaccination to go to places like restaurants and bars, a requirement that was instituted when the Omicron surged. Now, at the Dearborn downtown today, GM Gregory Samuel says everything went well on this first maskless dining day in a while. He says that the city, state, and CDC have done a good job guiding businesses throughout all of this, what he called craziness, and he's found that the best, easiest, and most consistent option is to follow their recommendations.
It feels freeing. It feels like we're taking one more step back from hell into what I don't think we'll ever be able to call normalcy again, but certainly into something that resembles life as we knew it before COVID.
You may find that some places do still require either proof of vaccination or the face coverings, and the executive order explicitly says they can. Nothing in it prohibits an individual from choosing to wear a face covering or a public health or private entity from choosing to require face coverings in public settings. And then, as I noted, some places may also ask for proof of vaccination still.
And one thing that I would ask is that all Chicagoans, visitors to Chicago, just be very respectful of a business that wants to still require a mask or proof of vaccination, and also be very respectful of each other, of your neighbors, your family members, your work colleagues that may still feel more comfortable wearing a mask.
The owner of Wicker Park's Semicolon bookstore says it is more about comfort than it is about science.
For us, it's the sense of safety. Immunocompromised people exist, including myself. And so having that sense of safety in a space where people are talking animatedly and typically a foot away from you is incredibly important in our bookstore space.
Regardless of what the city or state do, she says that it's her store and her rules. And as the sole owner of the shop, she says if she and the staff do change their minds, they can do what they've done throughout the whole pandemic, and that is quickly pivot and readjust. But for now and the foreseeable future, if anybody comes in without a mask, she will give them one for free.
You know, we don't want to dive into the politics or the ins and outs of why you don't want to wear your mask or don't want to get vaccinated. It doesn't matter because you're going to wear your mask in this store regardless, and everybody's on the same page, and we don't have to discuss it further. What we can discuss are books. That's it.
Now, testifying today before a city council health committee, the city's top doctor testified that the lifting of the mask mandate does not mean that the COVID pandemic is over. Now, by the way, you're going to hear Dr. Allison Arwady in just a moment, and she sounds a bit, well, gravelly. She says that it is a cold, not COVID.
I'm very pleased we are at the place we are. We are at a place where it is safe to be lifting these requirements. I expect that a lot of folks will probably continue to wear masks in the short term. I fully support that. And I know you're hearing a whole range of things probably from your constituents, people very excited, people very worried. All of those, of course, are valid emotions, and we continue to, make the recommendations based on the risk here and now, which thankfully is low.
Already said that mask mandate could well be reinstated if COVID hospitalizations and severe cases surge. The best protection, she says, continues to be getting vaccinated. And for the time being, Chicago is still sending out a doctor or nurse, somebody to give that vaccination to the homes of anybody who has yet to receive a first or second dose. And for now, the offer still comes with a $50 gift card if you get one of those initial shots of the COVID vaccine. Paris, back to you without my mask.
All right, Amanda, good to see your face there, although I've seen it every night as you've been coming to us from home. All right, thanks very much.